Hello. Hi. Welcome in, everybody. I will wait for people to find that I'm live and that we're going to do a whatever comes out reading. And in the meantime, I'm going to put it on mute. So it'll be on mute for a second. I'm going to listen to my song, wait to see people show up. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Cool. Where's the mute button? Hopefully it works. It doesn't give me a YouTube strike. All right, I'm with you guys. Let me turn the music down. That part of the song plays Tupac. All right. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. I can't stand that about computers. Every time you turn a computer on, it's like, let's restart this. No, bitch. I just turned it on. We can restart it another time. Why do I have to reschedule the computer every time? Like, shut up and go away. You know what I mean? Like, the most inconvenient thing with technology today is, hi, let's restart the device. Like I turned it on for other purposes, not so you could tell me it's going to need to be restarted and take 10 minutes out of my life or an hour out of my life. Constantly gives me that with this computer. It's extremely annoying. Anyways, how is everybody? Hello, hello. Whatever comes out, all signs. Let's see what we get today. We're going to start with Aries. Aries. Here we go. Ooh. I don't know what's going to show up. Aries. Here we go. All right. I'll put you guys, make it so I can see you guys on the phone. I didn't do all that. I just kind of abruptly came out here. Just kind of wasn't prepared at all. Just threw it together as fast as possible, kind of, because I'm going to work right after. So figured, what the hell? Why not get out there like I said I was going to? All right, there's the live chat. Turn the sound down. I don't want to hear myself. It'll be up in a second once the ad's done. Hello, Debbie. Hello, love. Hello, Susan Robinson. There we go. Wow. 15 likes. Thank you. Can we get them likes going? Can we get them likes? Come on. Let's get them likes to 40. Come on. We got 40 people, maybe 80 people watching. We can get 40 likes. Come on now. Come on. Please and thank you. All right. I think that soap, I just took a shower. I think that soap dried out my nose a little bit. Aries. Here we go. Whatever comes out for the zodiac sign of Aries. Whatever comes out for the zodiac sign of Aries. Thank you all for the comments in the live and after the video, or for your time and commitment. Appreciate it greatly. Here we go. Aries. Whatever comes up. What are the messages for Aries? Aries has got love and money on the mind. That's what it's telling me. You have love and money on the mind. And don't you say you don't, because you do. My cards never lie. They don't lie to me. Not at all. That's hilarious. All right. I need that coffee to kick in. Here we go. Aries. All right, Aries. Woo. Okay. What is that? What is that? Let's what? All right. Oh my God, I'm over it. Aries, Aries. So you're reading, and I'm gonna go with what I'm feeling. Typically, the devil can be a sense of something completely opposite of what I'm about to tell you, but not today. I get the nature, like you want to, like you're horny as fuck. Is what it's telling me. The devil's upright. The four of wands is reversed. And right as I'm feeling like, yo, I know what I want to say, the next card just was like, just say it. Just fucking say it to the Aries. Put it in their face kind of energy. Where the devil, the four of wands, the fucking king of wands. Holy shit. So the devil, the four of wands reversed. What I was feeling immediately wasn't like a toxic energy, but was like a you really wanting to do the nasty or yeah. What the like, I really feel like you really wanted some excitement or some pleasure in your life. Sex. Sex, sex, sex. Um, if I could say like where is Aries on the list of the zodiac, you're probably at the top of the chain for the most horny so far. With I don't know if it's gonna be a theme and everybody's gonna be like horny sons of bitches, but as far as right now, you're on the top. You was horny. What did you take a pill? What did you take some horny goat weed or something? Because it's pretty out there. Um, Jesus, you use some kind of magic potion, perfume, like oh my god. I definitely feel like you want that pleasure and to play around. I get this pleasure and play around energy all over your ass. Hmm. Show me something. Six of Wands. So it's you have a lot of passion and fire energy. I feel like Aries is trying to get excited about having a pleasurable desire happen. And I think you know it. I think this is run through your mind and you're like, how does he do that? How the fuck does he know that? I think you've had some like either exotic thoughts. Uh-oh. Hold on, I lost you. Hold on, guys. 1 minute. Well, that was strange. Thank you for your patience on that one. I must have been saying too much to Aries, putting too much energy out there because I couldn't get this shit to turn on back on for the life of me. It was muting my shit. It was like they were like, shut up, you stop it right now." Like, god damn. I feel like Aries really wants to manifest a good time right now. Um, you also may be wondering what you're going to do with savings, something about savings or what you're going to do next, um, either career related or with your savings. Okay. I feel like you want to plan something, but you haven't figured it out yet, what it's going to be. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. What do we got? Let's go. All right. Page of Coins, Knight of Coins. Okay, I don't know how else to say this, but I just feel like Aries, like your reading, it's done, it's over. It's like your reading's pretty much making me feel like The energy I feel on that zodiac is like they want to make money and have sex. That's it. Casual encounters. What is this? With no attachment emotionally? Hold on. Just like going after all the I'm done. Knight of Wands, going after all the fun. Having fun, maybe having a lot of different encounters, or I don't know if it's like a one and done thing. If it's sticking with one person, everybody's got like their vibe or the way they go towards like relations. But I feel like Aries wants to like have fun with no attachment, no strings attached or burden to it. Kind of wants to fly solo, get in and get out. That's hey, maybe this isn't making sense to Aries, but that's what I'm seeing. I see energy in my cards just showing the table. Here we go. I mean, you've got the Devil and the Four of Wands. I don't feel like it's a nasty, toxic celebration. I don't feel like it's a toxic celebration, but I feel like it's wanting to get nasty with somebody because you went from the Devil, Four of Wands, to King of Wands to getting that victory. You also have manifesting money, trying to either save money or figure out where to invest it. Page of Coins. You have the Five of Cups, went to the World, to the Knight of Wands, wanting to have that pleasure or playful time. Right. Here we go. Give me something else for Aries. Whatever comes out. That yet again, I do not feel like you're emotionally attached to it, or you want to have to attach your emotions to it, because you may be too busy focusing on yourself or career more than anything. That may be like a high drive for you, for a lot of you Aries. But I do see you wanting to have fun or excitement in your life. Something about being more excited. Spontaneous may be the proper word for Aries. Anything else, whatever comes out. Temperance. Seven of Coins. You might have been waiting for this for a while. If you're an Aries and this makes sense and you've been waiting for this for a while, I feel like you're sick of the broken, it being broken. Basically, it not moving forward. I'm not going to say cut out from a situation, but being afar from it. I feel like you're over that. You're sick of. I just get this. I'm sick of waiting energy all over you. Like you're so sick of waiting, whatever that's about. Give me something else for the zodiac sign of Aries. What else do we have for the zodiac sign of Aries? Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for waiting. I don't know what happened to the screen a minute ago. Please remember to hit that like button. If you like the channel, subscribe. We're going to start doing more fun things as I schedule more time on the computer. I have a very long day. Every day I work 12-hour shifts, so I'm usually not home for 13 hours of the day, and I've got to get some kind of sleep, but I'll do my best to come out here, use tarot, or answer your questions without tarot. I want to start doing that more just because I know I can, and I know it has very good result. All right, but anyways, so why do you keep getting the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Coins? Oh, King of Wands. Everything about Aries right now is like pleasure and finance. Man, hey. Some of you also may be wanting to plan a trip or see a victory happen. I feel like a trip's coming for you. You're getting the same cards again after I just shuffled. I just feel like you've been stuck or feeling silent in communication. But no, you don't want to be stressed about it. You just want things to balance out. Or I have this weird nature of I want to have fun. I have something about, see the man's trying to get out or sneak out the window. I feel like you haven't been getting out. I don't feel like this is a reconciliation energy at all. I feel like you've been steadily focusing on work, and now you're wanting to move towards different judgments or outcomes. Some of these judgments or outcomes may have felt like they were out of your reach or just not showing up with the full reverse. I feel like you noticed that, you've seen it for what it is, and now you're making the decision. All the meanwhile, I feel like you're trusting. I feel like you're trusting not to stress about the situation as well. You may just be thinking, do I have time? Do I have time to invest in both? Something about I want to invest in both, but can I squeeze it in? Can I fit it in type energy on you? That's what I see for the zodiac sign of Aries. All right. Taurus. What's up, Taurus? Here we go. Taurus. Okay. At first, I was thinking my kid unplugged the computer. I was like, oh shit, the kid's up there. He might unplug this stuff. He's done it to me before. Oh, Aries. Nothing wrong with that. Money and pleasure. Have fun. Good luck. I hope you get it. Aries, I hope you get it. Taurus, let's go. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Taurus, you have this energy about moving toward abundant energy or getting the balance of it. Really knowing that's what you want. I feel like there's been a lot of tired nights or stress around you as well. A lot of tired nights or stress around you. Some of you, I don't usually associate time with the star card, but I'm going to associate it with time, the way I feel reading you right now with the Four of Swords. Something about you just haven't had the time to get these manifestations like off the ground, or you could have been feeling really tired or not wanting to face stressful situations, and it just kept fucking showing up. Kind of energy kind of just made me upset, like that just kept showing up for you. I've been hitting very little bit. I'm Taurus moon and rising. I haven't been hitting it very much. When I read the situation, I get very little bits of it, if any. So if you've been going through that, the message I clearly feel like I need to tell you without the tarot is that's not going to last forever, or you're getting over the hill with it. It's coming. It's starting to basically, if it felt like you were going down a hill or sliding down the hill like on mud, the mud's at the bottom and you've almost climbed at the top of the hill and you're not going to fall back down for a while. It's kind of what I'm feeling on your energy. Here we go. Let's go. What's going on? Just keep going. Keep moving. The Chariot. Some of you clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. Taurus. Whatever comes out. Ooh, what is it? Keep going. I think what you've been focusing on is trying not to have be sad. I get this energy like you haven't wanted to be sad. You haven't wanted to be emotionally distressed recently or lately. You may have had to overcome that for quite a period of time as well for some of the Taurus signs out there, whether you're sun, moon, or rising, whatever. This, you don't even have to be a Taurus for this to resonate, but it is what it is. What I'm going to tell you. I just get this feeling like a lot of unexpected things happened that you had to kind of overlap or take care of. And I feel like you're caught up or you're catching up. I get this, I'm catching up or I caught up energy. Whatever that's about. Here we go. The Emperor. Maybe you took control of the situation. Maybe now you don't have any anxiety or fear over the situation. If this pertains to you, you could be a mother, by the way. A mother or an older woman, or show me something else. Whatever comes out, I'm giving them to you. Okay, so you may have had some conflicts or drama with people too, is what this tells me. And I'm going to tell you that's the next card that's behind you. As I'm going to tell you, the this is about addressing what's behind you. Being patient, kind of understanding what's behind you, and you're doing that. Like the cards, I love when the cards just give me confirmation before I can get the words out of my mouth. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you might have felt like you were all fighting for you know that song All for One. I feel like you were fighting for yourself, maybe for others, but it felt like battle after battle after battle. I'm going to tell you, this might have had something to do with children. This may have had something to do with children or finance for some of you Tauruses out there as well. Here we go. Give me something else, whatever comes out for Taurus. Clarify the Ace. I want to see what the Ace is all about. This is a good reading for a Taurus sign. I feel like what happened with Taurus is you went through so much that it's transforming you at this time. So, what I'm getting out of this reading now for you is I feel like you've had all the battles, all the constrictions of the daily life, the daily situations. You had to work through and see it for what it is, deal with the truth and clarity of the situation. It made you stronger. The strength card to the now the nine of cups, unbothered. You're becoming unbothered and you're accepting the changes. Kind of just going with the way things need to go. The best part about this message to me is this. I feel like you're deeply learning to trust it. You're also, I feel like it's making you grow. Something about making you grow. I'm done. I'm over it. You're reading simple, making you transform. If at times it felt like it was keeping you stagnant, or you felt like you were making the wrong judgment calls, I don't think you were. I think what it was is you were trying to be too physical, busy, pushing yourself with work-related endeavors, but you didn't have the time. So you may have had issues with family or friends or situations you cared about around you, is what I'm getting. That slowed down the process. It may have even made it to where you couldn't commit to a love situation for a while. Damn. And it does feel like it has something to do. So the energy collectively is very different. So some of you are the child and you dealt with this burden with a parent. And then some of you, it's vice versa. You're the parent and you dealt with this with a child. And there's the child, there's the homekeeper. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to keep everything together. So I saw the card I just saw that I flipped. You may have been at a distance as well. And it wasn't the Eight of Cups, but I'm going to use that as the example. You may have been at a distance from this person and had to come get closer to them, or they maybe had to go away from you for a while. Either you went towards them or they moved away from you. And I know that's going to resonate for different parts of you out there. Here we go. Let's go. For different parties out there. That's called clear knowing, baby. All right. So the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Sun. So I do feel like you're just sitting back, kind of letting things be. I get this energy like I'm going to let things be. I'm not going to be unbothered. I'm not really going to stress about celebrations because I know when the time is right, I can bring in the charm. I feel like you're feeling really productive and wanting to stay very, very organized, or knowing that's what you need to focus on, and then worrying about love and sex and passion and all the good shit that comes with love. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got for Taurus. Let's move on to Gemini. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome in. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, how you doing? Welcome in. I must say before we start, Gemini, I gotta hurry up because I don't have that much time. YouTube's gotten a little bit better with blocking the negative comments. You know what I'm saying? I don't get many anymore. I only get a couple negative comments from people. And I'm just glad that they're kind of picking up their feet with that. You know, because they don't even make it to my channel page. I don't have to block them. YouTube blocks them for me. It lets me decide if I want them to be visible. You know, and you've got to be. I'm going to say something like just real and honest because that's the person I am. You got to be you got to have a little bit of mental problems if you're saying something really negative, or if you don't understand me and putting that out there, especially if you're a creator. Just be careful with that because you know you're setting yourself up to look like a jackass, because there's somebody who did do that. I'm not going to say who, and they don't speak. They're like, I went and checked out their channel, and they don't speak English. It's a different language, and I'm just like, the comment they wrote in English, so they don't their channel's not in English, but they obviously know how to speak English. And I'm just like, yo, your little channel, if you can't see who I am or you don't understand me, but you're out there helping people, you have no fucking business doing it. Like, I'll be the first person to tell you that. I'll be the first, probably not the last, but I'll definitely be one of the first. Like, I don't know. Just be mindful with what you watch or who you watch. Because a lot of people out here, they don't know what the fuck they're doing or how to do anything spiritual. They just pick these up and think they've got something to offer you. Bitch, I don't need these. So when it comes to a situation, if you be watching this channel, because you probably watching it or you're going to watch it later. I wonder if that's right. But I hope the person does watch it. You should be careful. also too, I'm very protected. When people come at me like negatively, not always, but a lot of the time when they come real nasty, it has an effect on them. I'm liked. I'm liked up there for whatever reason. I may not have the biggest channel, doesn't matter to me, but I have a lot of protection energy, whether I'm giving it outward to the world and trying to save somebody from a problem before it arises personally, or whether I sit here and I do this for fun. All right. It kind of baffled me, like it baffled me because I'm like, yo, are you for real? Like, please, like, you're in such a negative, low set mind, or you just really don't understand me, or maybe you have broken speaking English that it's like, and you're out here trying to heal people. You need to go back and heal yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's sad, and it shouldn't be like that. Have I had issues with people? Absolutely, but usually it's because they're hurt. Do I have a hurt that I carry along that I hide from you guys? No. Have I had to clear a lot of that? Absolutely. Do I have worry or fear like everybody else? Yes. Do I worry or fear very often? No. Does it drive KC fucking nuts? Yes. And she's like, how the fuck do you not worry about anything? It doesn't get me anywhere. And it doesn't get you anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the time you have. Here we go, Gemini. Here we go, Gemini. Here we go. Gemini, whatever comes out for you. Ooh. What is it? Gemini. What do we got here? The twins. We got the Two of Cups. What do we got going on with that? Okay. Some of you have either wanted to wait a minute. So did you get out of a marriage, or have you been thinking about a marriage situation you dealt with or you want to get into? Something like marriage has been on the mind for Gemini. Some of you may have been wanting a proposal or been wondering about if you would get married. What's going on? Clarify. Could be getting out of a marriage, ending a marriage, going after your own stability. Three of Swords with the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands. You may have felt like the marriage never grew. Somebody may have been married to somebody or wanted to marry somebody, and it felt like it never fucking got off the ground or grew at all. This makes me, I don't even feel, I'm just going to tell you what I'm feeling more than look at the tarot and pay attention. I feel challenged. I feel challenged energy here. With the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, I feel like the communication was just irrelevant or non-existent or very childlike. Typically, I wish I could be telling you with those two children innocent, but it doesn't feel innocent. It feels the opposite. Why does it feel the opposite? Because of the Three of Swords. It makes me feel like there was a struggle with a marriage or somebody you wanted to tie the knot with. Here we go. Strength. Six of Cups. And I do feel like you're trying not to worry about what you've dealt with in the past. Some of you, it's not about letting the situation of the past relationship. Definitely maybe a woman and a man relationship. Could be the same sex for those out there that are that, but whether you are the same sex or not, you're not wanting it to bother you. Eight of Swords, reverse, not wanting to carry the anxiety of it, just letting it go. You have I'm over this. Look at this. That's the Four of Cups reversed. You have I just needed to let this shit go. Maybe you were like, I just need to let this bitch go. This person will not change, will not shift, will not grow, without a doubt. It's eight of, it just wouldn't build or work. It was too fucking problematic is the best way to say it. And I feel like you got sick of feeling like this. You might have also felt like they were taking advantage of you. I get this. You might have felt like they were taking advantage of you. You might have decided, Gemini might have said, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to make a decision. It's time to make a decision. Might have realized I'm not happy in this situation. Now, if you didn't make the decision, you might have recognized this person's doesn't know how to commit to happiness. So did you deal with a Debbie Downer type energy? What the fuck? The Hanged Man, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups reversed. And the Nine of Cups. What it's telling me is you got tired. You may have focused on work and wanting new celebrations, accepted that it's behind you. And I feel like Gemini realized I was at a dead end relationship. I feel like either you're both being stubborn to seeing the like seeing eye to eye. You see her eyes, how they're strong, how they're like present, like they're in your face. You see that? How they're like the bitch is looking into your soul or looking through you. I feel like that's what happened. I feel like you both kind of did that to each other. And I hate to say it, either one person was extremely childish and not willing to grow, or you guys mirrored that shit with each other. One person wouldn't put in the effort, so the other person said "fuck you" in that manner, kind of. I hate to tell you that, but it's what I that could have been the outcome that you dealt with. The only third outcome I see is somebody was willing to try to work on it, and the other person, it was like somebody wanted to communicate the situation, or both did, but every time it came to that, it just became it would collapse before it could start. I feel like it just like it was shut out. Like you instead of being spoken upon, it was not. I'm over it. I'm looking at the deck. Queen of Swords, because I'm looking over here. Queen of Swords reverse. I feel like the lack of communication was too much in the relationship. And somebody was ready to move on. Somebody got sick and tired of this situation. Seven of Wands, the Moon card, the Faith card's reversed, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Wands. I feel like somebody was ready to go play or have excitement elsewhere. Whether it was you or them, somebody made the decision. This ain't working. I got to go elsewhere. Anything else for Gemini? Whatever comes up. I just get, and I have to be real with you, I just get, even if you tried, I feel like Gemini's aware of this. I feel like you're aware of this. I really feel like you're aware of this. I feel like I feel like it struck a chord with you, like a rip cord, and like the cord just kept on you. Like why I'm gonna say that is what it's showing me is I feel like you felt like no matter what you did, you were just gonna it was either gonna fall on deaf ears or you were gonna be manipulated or lied to. The Knight of Cups to the Six of Wands. I think this is your emotionally your effort was basically you basically wanted to flush this effort down the toilet. That shit was spiraling so quick downward, and you couldn't. It was almost like you couldn't plunge out the problem. So the next way to go to the solution, I feel like at times you wanted to with the Fool, you wanted to fix this. The Ace of, but then I have the Ace of Coins, the Page of Cups, and the Chariot reversed. Then the Nine of Coins came out. I feel like you realized you couldn't do anything with the situation or get the celebration off the ground. No, you couldn't, because every time I try to get into this reading, it does not show me it was going to work. It keeps telling me no. In other words, like the party's over, the fun's over, the excitement was there at one time. You guys might have just outgrown each other. The easiest way to express the message, I feel like you might have grown apart. Some of you just grew apart, and some of you just outgrown each other. You know, or just, you're fascinated in certain things that person's not fascinated in, or you're focused on certain things that person doesn't care about, or that person doesn't show you enough interest or make you. They don't have to make you feel validated, but appreciation is something you should give your significant other. And I feel like that lacked, like big time. I feel like they would just come out their mouth sideways or be very quiet. It was either they would say the wrong thing or they'd be very fucking quiet. And Gemini's not the one that's going to want to wonder. And Gemini's not going to want to put up with somebody's shit for very long. They're too fucking quick. They're too quick on their feet. Anyways, we're going to go to Cancer. Cancer. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Cancer. What do we got for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Whatever comes out, zodiac sign of Cancer. What do we got for you, Cancer signs? All right. Let's go. Cancer. So cancers, you could either feel like you're gonna. I just get this. If somebody was to come towards you, or you were to go towards somebody, I just get this slow burning energy. Like you would decide, like cancer's already made up in their mind. I will take this slow. I do not want to rush a situation. Hmm. I think you do feel the need that you want it to start. I get this. I want it to start energy on you though. Something about it to start happening. Temperance with the Knight of Wands reversed, the Lovers reversed, the Tower upright, to the Six of Swords, to the Page of Swords upright. Hold on a second. Show me something. Whatever comes up for Cancer. Clarify anything you can for Cancer, please. This is a weird message. So this is going to pertain to the Cancers. This may make sense to the Cancer sign that's given up on an ex. I just get like, no, my son used to say, no, go back there. And I'm going to say it, no, go back there. He used to say it just like that when he was a little bit littler. No, go back there. And I feel like Cancer's like, no, go back there. Like I literally just heard my son say like, no, go back there. And I'm like, I don't feel like you would go back to an ex. I don't feel like I just don't see you going towards an ex. And I feel like you would move very calmly or slowly towards a brand new situation connection. There it is, the Page of Cups. Clarify it. You're gonna really focus on. I feel like cancers are gonna be very careful. I feel like Cancer is gonna be very careful with who they give their heart to, or who they emotionally invest in. Because of all the things you've dealt with in the past. I feel like you figured this out. You have a very I don't want to be stressed out energy, but at the same time, I want to see change happen or I want to watch it unfold. But I'm not entertaining an ex. Like I just won't do it. Kind of I feel like if you want to get back with with an ex and you're a Cancer, I'm not reading you right now, or I'm not getting that part. The parts I'm reading now are not going to make sense to you, most likely. Very little bit may. The Queen of Coins reversed. The Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups. I feel like you're not. I don't think you're going to open up emotionally or invest in anything that you've already dealt with. I feel like you've okay. So what it's making me feel like is you've overcome the hardships, the battles of relationships, the battles, the situations. You've viewed them. Look at this. I feel like you've come out of that battle or viewed them. You've said goodbye to them. I feel like you're like I'm good. I've moved on. Energy. You know what? We don't talk, or I'm not really impressed with the communication. It was a good time then. It's behind me now. You may also feel like at times you may not have time to be emotionally available. I don't normally do this, but I feel like it's for yourself. I feel like you've been having a hard time staying happy emotionally or invest. I feel like you've been emotionally unbothered with past relationships, but you've been tired of not having one show up. But at the same time, you'll be careful if one shows up. That is good. That's what I'm getting out of this reading. You could also be very focused on career and trying to trust what you're going to do in career or how to make career expand. I do feel an expansion, wanting an expansion. Maybe even at night, trying to think of creative solutions or ways or decisions that'll work the best career wise. Cancer, you have a I'm not letting the situations I've dealt with bother me energy. Every time I get the tarot, it feels like you're unbothered. And that's a good thing. I like that. Page of Coins, I do feel like you may feel like you've had a hard time with either a career situation or entertaining your happiness or fulfillment. I feel like the career situation hasn't really impressed you. Like you're unimpressed with it, whatever the fuck that's about. The Five of Cups, the Eight of Coins is reversed. I feel like you're bored with it. You may also be wanting to get out and celebrate a little bit more, or you may be finding that it's better for you to do that to deal with a career situation that's been bothering you. The Chariot's reversed. The Three of Wands. Clarify this. Ooh, they came flying out, and I might give you these two. I'm gonna know in a second. I think so. I just get you don't want to be disturbed, or you're looking for peace of mind, and you kind of vibing like Aries, but a little different. Peace of mind and excitement. They're more sex based. You're more taking sex based connections slow, but also kind of yearning for them, but being careful with it. Aries was more of like a friggin', you know, to Jesus. Like Aries was like crazy with it, with the passion. And you're not, so they were crazy and horny. You're not really stressing over love, is what it's telling me. The Queen of Swords reversed and the Queen of Wands. You're not really worried about the lack of communication. Knight of Cups and Ace of Cups. You do think about getting it though, is what it's coming towards. You do think of the happiness showing up. That's what it tells me. Balance in reverse. Definitely think about it or want it to happen. But you may feel like, is it worth the time for me to get the Sun, the Hangman, and then the Ten of Swords upright? You may feel like, is it just going to cause more drama or conflict or headaches, or come to the wheel reversed and ending? You may also feel like you don't want to be tricked or confused or deceived in love by a man, or by a man who likes to pull his dick out where it doesn't belong. I'm over that part, but that's what it's got. King of Swords, Knight of Coins. That's why I feel like when it comes to getting communication with the next relationship, you'll move slow. You're not going to rush in and try to build rapidly, and you're going to trust that process. You're going to have faith and listen to yourself. I do feel like you are manifesting it while you're also trying to manifest doing more or having more excitement and fun in your life. Because I just feel like, so if you're the Cancer, that you would have to be the Cancer that's working some kind of job or career that you're not super excited about it, or you want to be somewhere else doing something else with your time. You want more fulfillment in career. If you want more fulfillment in career, that reading may make sense to you. Anything else that I can say to Cancer real quick? All it's telling me is you don't want to stress about money or maybe the position you're in. Five of Coins, you could have felt like you had to leave a position to go to a different position or a different career. King of Coins, I feel like you're trying not to stress about career or the burdens with money-related issues. You came out the Chariot and the Queen of Wands, not wanting to stress about that situation. But look at what, like I just said, wanting excitement and fun. I feel like you're wanting that. Work, I don't feel like excites you. I feel like I get this move on energy. You just may not have started doing it yet. Something about you need to start doing it because you know that's the best decision to go towards, or to uplift your spirit. Something like that. That's what I see for Cancer. All right. Here we go. Only take that if it resonates. That one, I don't know who that's going to hit home with, but that's what I see. That's what I get tonight. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. You can hear me. My earphones died. In the video pause, I was sick of seeing it like sitting still. So let's do. What are we on? Who are we on? Did I change it to? My phone's way behind. Must have froze or something. All right. Let me just fix that. I dropped this over here. Leo. Here we go. Leo. Hold on, guys. 1 second. That's better. Leo. What is the message? Whatever comes out for the zodiac sign of Leo. Trust the high priestess so far. The high priestess. Again, the high priestess when I flip in the middle. You're cutting something away from you. You're either cutting something. You keep showing her the high priestess 3 or 4 times. I've seen it. I feel like you're cutting something away from you. It just I just get this cut energy with you. The Hermit. Let's see what we're going. Show me what's going on, Leo. Well, that was quick. Page of Wands. Page of Swords. Anything that you find a waste of time. I'm telling you, anything that you feel like it's a waste of time, Leo, you're not having it. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. I feel like if anything comes towards you like this, Leo's going to be like, nah, back up kind of energy, whether you're a woman or man. I'm over it. King of Swords reversed. It said you're cutting it out. You're not having it. Leo said, no, get that shit away from me type energy. Leo's like, you ain't going to stress me out, bitch. I ain't doing it. Hold on a second, everybody. This is a strange one. I got a phone call on my live. Hold on, I got to mute you guys. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that, Leo. Damn. That was my, where I work just called me. I have to go away for like 2 weeks, which sucks, but I have no choice. I got to do it. So, a lot of people that are on my level of chain of command, they've been putting it off. Somebody's going to go, and I think in a week or two, I have to go out of state for a couple of weeks. Isn't that lovely? All right. So they were just trying to confirm with me if I would be willing to go. And I'm like, yeah, why not? They're like, well, are you going to, use your mileage and travel back home, or are you going to stay? And I'm like, I'll probably stay in at least one of those weeks. Hell no, I'll burn like $100 in fuel if I do that. You know what I'm saying? Like every other day, I would probably spend $250 in fuel. I have a V8 that gets 15 miles to the gallon. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to travel 2 hours plus the distance from my house. And that's if it's on like at a close part of that state to my state. I'll be going to Rhode Island. All right, here we go. You can come if you want. I hope it's a nice part of Rhode Island, or it's not far from something. Because I'll probably go out to eat, or I'm hoping it's near the water, maybe Providence. Because if it is, I doubt it is. But if it's probably like Warwick or something. But I don't know. I'll have to look at the emails later. Anyways, yeah, I gotta be trained for 2 weeks, and then they're trying to train me down there. Like there's some equipment I'm being trained on. I've already been trained on. That I have not used, but like the forklift, I've operated forklifts and stuff in the past. So even though the training's more or less somebody has to see that I know how to use it. So I'm like, I'm gonna get up on it, start it up, be like, all right, this lever does this lever does this lever does this, and I've driven not that same exact model, but the same size in a larger forklift for when I worked for a concrete factory for many years when I built septic systems. Anyways, here we go. Here we go. Back to Leo. So I feel like you're not going to want to be bothered, or you're going to not. I just get this carefree. I'm not going to let things stress me out or get to me energy, which is good. That's what you have so far. Give me something else for Leo. Did you already make up the decision with that? Here we go. I feel like Leo's no. Once your mind's made up, your mind's made up kind of energy. And I feel like you're cool with that. Here we go. What's going on with Leo? You don't want conflicts or dramas. Anything that tries to get in your way or trample on you, you're like not having it. I feel like it can't bother you right now. Why is the faith card reversed? What's going on with that? I feel like you're just trusting the process, the faith and the strength card, or you've learned to accept things for what they are. Right now, I think you've been going through the motion of this. Probably say I feel the weird thing to say. Since like April or May, you've been feeling this way. A lot of you also may be trying to be creative with what you save your money in or what you spend your money on. Some of you may have the opportunity. Some of you may have the option for a date night as well. There may be a date night that comes up for Leo soon. For some of you Leos. What is this? The Queen of Swords. Oh my God, a sex night. You could go out and have a good time. You ever heard the saying, paint the town red? That's a good time. You could communicate with somebody and let's get it on kind of energy. The Ace of Wands energy. 10 of Cups, two. Wow, that person could have a big dick. All right. Because under the Ace of Wands is the Hanged Man. What is this shit? Oh, you lovey, sucky, fucky. That could be what happens for Leo. Wow. So either the person's they're well endowed, or you just think the dick's big. But the Two of Coins, the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, the Empress. Watch out for getting preggo if this happens for you. If you start lusting or I don't know, banging butts, whatever you do. If you guys start getting horny and hitting it, King of Wands energy, what are you, Leo? What are you mimicking fucking Aries over here? So Aries wants sex. Leo might get sex. Jesus. But I feel like you need to work and focus on the things that matter to you. And for you, it feels like the time for love and love and finances at the time, like at the current time, and trust this right now. Something about that for Leo. I feel like so Aries was wanting it or imagining having it or very like passionate and lustful. Aries is like ready for the corn dog. Leo's like gonna get hit in the head with it, or vice versa. If you're not a woman, she's gonna pull it out. I don't fucking know. Here we go. Thank you for this super chat. But here we go. The world. Some exciting times are coming your way. I feel like Leo's going to have a good time. Some of you, it may not be something that sticks around. I get this, it may not stick around. I knew it. I knew it. I was like, you may not invest in this. You may not have time to invest in it. I feel like, so you may go out and have a good time. Paint the town red. You know, have some sloppy joes. I don't know what this is, but I see you having fun, going out and celebrating or doing something good. But I don't see it being, it's not showing me like you're going to fall in love and stay in love together. This ain't the Love Boat. I feel like whether it has something to do with sneaking out or just getting out and knowing you're going to do this or knowing you want this, you don't feel like you're emotionally tied to it, though. You're just looking for the fun and excitement, the full reverse in the Tower of changes, because you've been bored with what's gone on in the past or the outcomes and the judgments of the past. The Emperor, I feel like you're ready to move on. It feels more exciting on you towards a love situation that comes in and goes out. The Page of Cups, it comes in and then the cup is upside down. So the love offer comes in, then it's gone. So it could be like a fun time. Four of Cups, Queen of, I feel like you don't have time for love as much as you focus on yourself, your career, or your look. Something about your career or your look is important for Leo right now. And that's what, as I said that, you came flying out. And that's what Leo's going to play with. And that's the bottom line, because I said so. Anyways, we're going to move on to Virgo. That's what I got for Leo. Jesus. What? And I did not expect that to be like that, just to give you the heads up on that. That one kind of threw me for a little surprise. I love surprises. Anywho, welcome in, everybody. What's up, Debbie Thomas? Hello, Ella. Hello, Joy King. Hey, Heather Jean Morris. Angel on Fire. What's up? What's up, lovely ladies and gentlemen? All right, here we go. Virgo. Why does it tell me right off the bat, do it, Virgo? My answer to you is yes. Yes, truth and clarity, before I even get through this reading, yes! And that's the card I wanted you to see right there. Do it, do it, do it. What I'm going to tell you is there's been a lot of turmoil with friends, family, acquaintances, whatever the shit is, whether it's a career thing, it's a health thing, because I'm getting on Virgo's energy. It could have been career related. You could have here's something of health related issues, whether it's around yourself or somebody else. A lot of you could be somebody else. Well, what I'm going to tell you, Virgo, is I feel like you've had a lot of things that have made you feel emotionally aloof or imprisoned. And I feel like you're getting away from that. I feel like Virgo is being very careful and not letting things get to them or wear them down right now. I feel like you're saying stop or no. Honestly, I really feel like you cannot be stressed out at this time, especially on the emotional aspects of life, and balance. This is the part that's important. Balance. And why is that super important? Because on top of it is the card I saw and felt. Balance. And what came underneath it? Balance. I feel like Virgo knows this. So Virgos are being very careful with, I feel like you're being careful with your surroundings or what you'll entertain and what you won't. You're being very like, it's either going to be locked out or I'm bringing it in towards me energy. And you've probably had a theme of this shit going on with you for a while because you're sick of the fucking chaos. All right, Virgo? You're like, nah, that shit's for the birds. This shit's in the past. I ain't dealing with that shit. Nah, I'm too strong for that. Who wants this anxiety bullshit? You know what? I'm not going to worry about secrets. I'm going to worry about my awareness. I feel like Virgo knows this. There's been dilemmas. There's been something that strengthened you. I feel like at times you may have felt like you were being ridiculed or misjudged or even judging a situation incorrect. You may have had to make a decision. I feel emotionally it was a harder decision to say no or to back off and it was messing with you. I get a messing with me energy, you not knowing if it's confusing, if you're making the right decision. And I feel like a lot of it had to do with standing up for yourself. Good for you. Sometimes it's better to say nope. Don't communicate with it. Don't emotionally invest in it. Don't let it make me feel put out. And I feel like this is what you did. I think you emotionally recognized, you know something, this situation's not going to make me happy. I know what will make me happy. I can't have the stress or burden. I also might want to focus on making sure I take care of me before I start taking care of somebody who doesn't take care of themselves or doesn't want to appreciate my value. Something like that happen is what it's making me feel towards you. And I feel like overall, this is one of the cards that showed me in the beginning. I was hiding from you guys when I was shuffling the Temperance card, and I kept seeing balance cards. But the Temperance card is, I feel like your patience was stretched thin on that situation, and emotionally you're not a wrecking ball. I feel like you're over it. I feel like Virgo put this behind them. I feel like at one point you may have wanted to move towards it or believe that you could build towards it until you recognized it was it was all built on lies or mistrust or shitty communication. It could have just been shitty communication. A lot of it could have been shitty communication, but I feel like a lot of it was dishonesty. That 7 reversed. This is the first time tonight I've pulled this card out, and I feel real discontent because I really disconnected because I feel like he dealt with somebody who would lie boldly to you and to those around them. You know, they would flip the script on you, kind of energy. And I think Virgo had enough of that shit. Show me something else, whatever comes out for Virgo. Could have been a man that did this, had a woman thinking or made her feel like that. Or somebody, if it wasn't that, show me something else. Well, what else could it have been? I just feel like if it was, whatever it was, whether it was a relationship thing or it was somebody you wanted to care about, it just made you feel unsure of or uncertain, or like it was just gonna basically repeat itself. You know, when you open a bag of chips and let's say I opened a bag of Ruffles, what's gonna be in that bag of Ruffles? Ruffles. So the next time I open Ruffles, what's gonna be in that bag of Ruffles? Ruffles. And I feel like that's how Virgo felt. I hate to say that, but that's how I feel you felt. This was a connection I do feel like you were hoping to work out, but it was just too unhealthy. And I feel like you had to stand up for yourself and back off and let it be what it is today. I feel like you had to let it be what it is and focus on the things that you can triumph towards. Something about wanting to triumph or stay in front of the ball for yourself, not deal with confusion, conflict. Because every time that would arise, I feel like it just made you tired and you said, enough with that shit kind of energy. I feel like you said enough with it and you broke free of it. The 8 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles. You said, no, this is not the plan. This does not make me happy. And I think you knew that. That's why you said the 8, 8, 8, 8 in reverse. You said goodbye. Get your fucking burdens away from me is what you said. Good for you. That's what I see for you. The only other message this could be is some of you, whether you're the cross watcher or you're the Virgo, could have had to do with the relation of a mother or the lack of speaking to somebody. It's whoever it is, the communication was crappy. Every time it was emotionally erratic or unavailable, whatever and you got sick of being stuck in the imbalance. I think you put your foot down and said no, or the other party did. That's what it's showing me. Here we go. Libra. Let's go. Libra. Welcome in, everybody. What's up, Mojo Tarot? What's up, Joe? Here we go. Here we go. People are annoying. That's true. That can be true. Not everybody, but sometimes people can be annoying. I only find people annoying when they're extremely ignorant or when they just can't listen to anybody but themselves. That annoys the shit out of me. Ignorance or negativity. Those two things annoy me. They drive me. I won't keep you around If you're like that, if you're like that to an extreme, you will not last in my presence very long. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? All right, anywho, let's go to Libra. You showed up first. Balance reversed. Are you wanting to balance out a scenario or a good time, or wondering how to get that off the ground? I feel like you want to do that, but you don't want to worry about it. Also, you have a very strong motivational push towards building career, investing in yourself right now, and I think that you're all about this career and self-investment, self-improvement and investment is what I'm seeing for you. Any lies you've been told or that you've looked at, they're in the back seat, baby. I feel like you're wiser than that, and you're committing to owning your shit and owning your own stability and doing it beautifully. It could have had a lot to do with you knowing the victories you wanted that you didn't get. It's time to get away from that shit, not stress about it. Not stress about it, temperance, not let it absorb your energy at all. At times where it did, I feel like you got the truth and clarity emotionally that it wasn't the right investment, or that you had to lock down and just say, you know what, this isn't for me, so I'm cutting free of this shit. I'm good. I almost want to tell you I'm proud of you. Like, that is such a powerful, like unbothered, good, receptive energy towards yourself that I feel proud of you. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. Libra. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Clarify this, because I feel like emotionally things that may not have worked out with love, or the endings you've had, were only to teach you deserve better celebrations ahead. Because you have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups reversed, the Queen of Wands is upright, the Chariot's at a complete stop in reverse, and then you have the Three of Cups. Clarify the last two. I think you've let things go. I feel like you've let things go. You also are very wanting to learn about your imagination, or the power of your imagination, while focusing on. So you have, I want my imagination to expand. I'm ready to transform. I'm ready for that balance. But I'm also, I think about love a lot. I think about love a lot, or I want love a lot, but I'm not going to be emotionally scorned by it. The Queen of Coins, I'm going to stress about my finances, I'm going to stay grounded. I'm not going to focus on any chaos. I do know I want a celebration, even if it feels like right now is not the right time. And I don't want energy. I feel like you're going to focus on the judgments that you can move towards. That's what I feel like you're doing. And I feel like you're happy about knowing that that's probably more healthy for you and going to bring in solid balance. I don't feel like you're hung up on love anymore. The Knight of Cups, I feel like you're more hung up on the curiosity of when it's going to entertain, or when it's going to build, when it's going to come towards you. And I feel like you're going to focus on all the talent, skills, abilities you have, and you've made this decision. But I do want to tell you, I feel like you want to manifest a good time or love connection. You're waiting for that communication. So some of you, that could just be you're ready for it, or you're getting stronger, recognizing that it's time for you to trust that you can start over, a strong start over. So if you were hurt in the past, I feel like you're not hurt anymore. I feel like you've gotten over it completely. You know, when somebody's in a relationship, they get fucking treated like trash, dumped hard, or they get if you've ever been too in love with somebody and the other person isn't reciprocating the same effort towards you, you got over that. Or if they abuse the relationship, where they were like, you were the third wheel, they made you a third wheel, you were never the third wheel to start, you got over that too. I feel that's good. I feel like that's good, that's healthy, that's what's up. Good for you. Next sign, Scorpio. Scorpio. Here we go. What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio. All right, let me make it so I can see the chat. There we go. Scorpio, whatever comes out for you. That's different. I feel that a totally different storyline coming toward. I do feel something totally different coming towards Scorpio. I feel you're going to stay solid in your investing towards your goals, what you want, and I feel like at this time you kind of you're being very headstrong or focusing on the things the things you want. You're waiting the arrival. I get that. Hermit man makes me feel like you're waiting for the arrival, the balance. I keep getting that card. You're waiting for the balance, not trying to be stressed out. I get this weird energy, like you're not so tied up in a love investment. You may also have this start making new social connections, as I'm about to say it. You may start also making new social connections, but I don't feel you're tying yourself. I don't see you tying the knot or falling in love. I feel like you're trusting you right now. But boom. So you may have some new experiences, but I feel like you're really investing in something that means a lot to you, or you will be soon. I think you're going to start really putting your time and effort in something that makes you happy, or you've already been trying to focus on that for quite a while. Here we go. Scorpio. Ten of Swords, the Eight of Wands. So I just feel like you're not wanting. You ever heard like not wanting to be lost in translation? I feel like you're not wanting to deal with things you've already dealt with. I also get like you're becoming a lot more clear, very clear. Awareness is widening up for you, so you're becoming a lot more spiritually and like in tune. I want to say something kind of awkwardly strange for me. I feel like you're becoming more spiritually in tune on a financial matter for yourself, but also on a esoteric level, like you're building and expanding like crazy. I feel like you're putting that love towards yourself. So I feel like for a while you were trying to figure out what's going to work or what to trust. I feel like you've learned that sometimes it's best to trust yourself because you can be the true contentment and happiness for yourself. I also think this is going to strengthen you up or make your faith open up towards the world. People may listen to you more for whatever reason. They might like to listen to you more, whatever that's about. Some of you may have travels coming up as well. The Chariot, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Coins, the Three of Coins. Or if you did travel, somebody may have missed an opportunity to travel with you. Because somebody feels like they weren't, somebody feels left out here. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Coins, the Three of, I don't feel like you were bothered by the situation. I feel like you were more focused on getting balance and going after your heart's desire. I feel like that's what was important for you. Something about like, I need to focus on what's going to make me happy. And I do get that you were aware of this. You also make, whatever you're trying to work towards, I feel like you're going to, if I had to explain to somebody a specific sign who's manifesting and going to get the win on a productive scale, it could be Scorpio. Scorpio, it's looking very good for you. I feel like you're steady at work, or whatever you're doing, I feel like Spirit's got your back kind of in your reading. I just have this weird feeling like you're being guided to go down a direction or a path that it's just propelling you or carrying you, helping you. I feel like you're helping yourself while it's helping you. Here we go. Anything else for Scorpio? Love isn't the I don't see it. This isn't a love reading, by the way. I don't have a love reading. I feel like love was too confusing, where you got sick of all the judgments of the past and you're putting the work and effort towards yourself. I think you've identified the situations with the past. I feel like what you're taking risks with is building towards what's going to make you happy financially. I feel like this is the key for you, and you know to bring that strong balance. That's what I see for Scorpio. Let's go. I want something weird. I feel the need to say by Virgo season, which is coming up, you may start to see things start to pay off in your favor more. Things that you may have had worry about 6 or months or a year ago may start to pay off. You may start getting ahead of the curve more than you may have been anticipating the await or arrival of that, and it's finally starting to build or happen. I love that. That's good. Next sign. Here we go. Sagittarius. Here we go. What do we got? Sagittarius. What are you aware about? Or what's going on? I feel like you're aware about knowing what's going to make you happy. Some of you are knowing what you need to commit to right now, Sagittarius. I got this energy with the Strength card and the Sun. You're really focused on what's going to make me happy. How do I shine? How do I look like the golden ticket, or get the golden ticket? Some of you may have to put the you know, the basically the etiquette of that with love or with finance. I feel like it's a love or finance thing. There's no love card there, but I'm feeling love or finance on you. My heart, I just felt my heart feel like a certain flutter. So I'm feeling like it's a love or it's a finance thing for you. Here we go. Show me something for Sagittarius. Why is that here? Clarify that card, please. Sagittarius, whatever comes out. That one first. I have to go to the bottom. I always go to the bottom. So there may have been times where things, I get this tricky energy. Either you felt like the lone rider. Some of you may have felt like the lone rider. Or you may have felt like the past wasn't making you happy. Oh, definitely wasn't making you happy. I mean, holy shit, was it not making you happy? Queen of Cups reversed. Next one is the Five of Cups, and then the Two of Cups. So I feel like you felt emotionally derailed, and I feel like you finally. I think for a while you went back and forth with knowing you needed to escape or have an outlet. And I feel like you're aware that you're not going to let the things or situations that treated you unfairly burden you. Every time I try to see if you're burdened, you're not. That tells me you've released it. I think you've outgrown that situation. You've learned how to outgrow it. I think you're really going to start focusing on the things how productive you can become, or the things that make you happy, the things that are going to make you feel like I don't want to say an overachiever, but a go-getter, or feeling like, you know what, I should have done this a while ago. Why did I wait so long? Kind of energy. And I think you know that that's the smart answer with finance, money, or love. So some of you, it's like if you've been holding back with doing something financial, you'll start doing that, and it may start to work in your favor. Now, if this comes out that way, I feel like you're going to be like, why didn't I do this sooner? Now, if it's a love situation, I feel like it's the same fucking thing. I don't know. I just feel like you need to go after this. I feel like the past was not to set you back. It was to teach you that just because you might have felt confused or hurt for a while, that it was okay to cut it out or withdraw from the love situation, just to start building it up again. Okay. Building it up again and manifesting it. This is what I see. You may also be a great speaker, or you may have something about having strong guidance to offer other people. Your words may come from a place of love. Your words may come out of a place of love, and it may be, I just get this rejuvenation and not letting things that have upset you get to you. Kind of looking at things correctly, knowing that was probably the smartest thing to do. Saying goodbye to things that upset you and moving towards great celebrations. Learning that you might have been sitting still or feeling stagnant, and you were holding back for a little too long. You know, sometimes it's easier for us to do and not move our ass towards the victory we want. I do see you wanting to do more, or get away from that energy, is what this tarot reading's telling me. Eight of Wands, you're moving on from it. And I do feel like you're moving on from it, and like openly, or maybe even on a social aspect. You also may need to trust not letting things get to you and going after things that excite you. Something about excites you. Whatever excites you, I think that is the ticket for you right now. Don't let anything burden you emotionally. If anything comes at you with mental or emotional conflict, just walk away from it. That's what I've got for Sagittarius. I feel like you need to stay in tune to whatever you're doing is working. Your message is easy for me. Whatever you're doing is working for you, and it can continue to work if you put the effort forward. Okay, next sign, Capricorn. Okay. Okay, I'm like 729. Don't rush the clock. I'm on a time thing right now. Killing me there, Smalls. I'm time constrained, and you're trying to make me lose 9 minutes. What you doing over there? All right. I'm looking at that like, what is she doing? Is my phone wrong? All right, here we go. It's all right. Did you get excited? Anywho, appreciate you being a member, and everybody else that's a member, and everybody that takes the time to watch the videos. Here we go, Capricorn. Whatever comes out, Capricorn. Capricorn. Here we go. What's the message for Capricorn? Whatever comes out, I can't wait to see it. You always go. What is it with you? All right, so Capricorn, you may have some decisions you need to focus on, or documents that show up late, or some kind of whatever you're investing in. Why do I get like you either want to critique something you're working on, or you're just waiting for more momentum of career related. You have money. So this tells me three things. You're trying not to invest or think about an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo you dealt with, or you're really trying to invest in yourself and put it together. What's going to work? What's going to bring in balance? What's going to bring in maybe balance and love that hasn't been showing up. It looks like it hasn't been there for you. So if you're the single Capricorn, I don't feel like you're holding on to a grudge being single. I feel like you're just waiting for the opportunity to show up. The Lovers, the Three of Coins reversed, the Stars reversed, the Queen. There's no communication. I have Justice upright. I feel like you want balance emotionally with this situation. Judgment reversed, the Hangman reversed, but you're not being stuck to the situation. But you're emotionally, what's going on? So it looks like you're wanting to have excitement and fun with somebody, but you're not wanting the chaos or really crappy communication. If it comes in with if there's crappy communication, I'm going to clarify whatever comes out with this one. If you were to get crappy communication, what's going to happen? Capricorn, show me something. Change. Clarify the change. The Tower. What's going to happen? Clarify the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Tower. Balance, love, and decisions. You won't stress about the celebrations. Emotionally be available. You'll trust, but then at times you'll feel like you may not know if it's the right investment, this love situation. So it tells me you're not trying to be bothered by love, but at the same time, you are thinking about it or wanting to get entertainment. You could just be missing the part of a relationship that's fun. Something weird about that. Maybe building it together. The time that you spend alone. Something about this card, the Moon, the Four of Coins, and the Nine of Swords. I feel like you think about or you feel like you want that connection again with somebody. You may have already made up your mind too about going towards it if it happens, but emotionally not really worried about it. I feel like you're really going to be more worried about strengthening what? Going towards things that make you happy. Some of you are going to stick to what's worked and what hasn't worked. You'll say goodbye to. If you feel like anything resurfaces that you've already dealt with, you won't entertain it. Knight of Cups, you'll close off. It's reversed. The Four of Cups, when you think about it. King of Wands, you may be aroused by the idea of it, but the Five of Coins, the Five of Swords, I feel like you'll fight through for yourself. I don't feel like you're going to rush towards a situation that gives you anxiety or fear. If you don't feel like you can trust it, you'll leave it alone. You'll walk away. I feel like you're going to stay too productive. If something feels like it's lying to you or you're being foolish when it comes to love, you won't give it too much time or entertain it for too long. I just don't see you doing that. I feel like you want love, though. The Devil's reversed, the Knight of Coins, and the Past. But I feel like you're going to be very careful with what you have a what you see is what you get attitude. And if you lie to me, I'll know that I can trust that you're lying to me, that the confusion's not worth it. and I'll end it. I'll end this relationship. I won't move towards it. I'll move away from it. I'll move on. So you have a very powerful, I'm going to see through your bullshit energy. Capricorn has a very, I'm going to see through your bullshit energy. What's up? I got people over and they're outside staring at me, pointing through the window. I'm like, yo, what's up? How you doing? What are you doing? I'm out here trying to do some healing. Huh? His buddy out there is probably like, what the fuck is he doing? It's all like colorful behind me and shit. Here we go. Let's go. Aquarius. What do we got? Aquarius. All right. Come on, guys. We can do it. I know we can do it. 200 likes. I just saw somebody say we have something 80 likes, 50 likes. I don't know what they said. I read it too fast. We can get to 200 likes. What the hell is it? I don't even know which one it was. I don't know. I think my phone's acting weird with the chat. I could have sworn I just read that. Or the chat's moving quick. Who knows? Oh, 175. I said 2 minutes ago. I can see more of the chat on the computer than I can on the phone. So, here we go. Aquarius. Whatever comes out for you. I feel like you're taking charge or very, very. This could have been a very fortunate or lucrative year for Aquarius. If you had a rough year the year before or 2 years before, I feel like this year it's not as rough of a ride as it's been. I feel like you put your foot down and you had to make that decision. You also could have done something around the summertime or connected with a fire sign, potentially a Leo. I'm seeing here too the Seven of Pentacles. You've cut out things from the past that you couldn't trust. I feel like anything that you might have once wanted to trust or entertain, you've released that. The Seven of Coins to the Ace of Swords to the Seven of Swords to the Death card to the King of Cups to your faith. I think you have renewed faith. Some of you, what's going on with love? Fool and High Priestess. Okay, so why do I get the energy like a lot of you have learned how to not let things around you bother you? You've been giving more time to yourself or knowing that you needed to do that because it was probably not. I feel like you couldn't be stressed about situations. And I think you knew this. The Knight of Swords reversed. The Knight of Cups is upright. I just get like this, I can't be distracted right now energy. And you may have felt a lot of that this year, but I feel like you worked through it very productively. And I feel like you were like I just saw a horse, like this work horse energy. I feel like you were very busy this year, and that may continue on throughout the rest of the year. And it's funny, I'm saying that, and you're on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands. I feel like you just didn't have time to play or invest in playful things. And I think you know this. I feel like you know this. I just feel like work was everything you had to do. Celebrations, I do feel like you wanted them to happen or you were hoping to seek them out. But I feel like you had a lot of work committed energy this year. A lot of dedication and focus maybe on work and family. I get work and family. All this green and earth energy is making me feel like maybe you dealt with an earth sign and you had to focus on them, or you were really trying to stay grounded with work and family situation scenarios this year. There's the kids. Maybe you had something to do with children. Pick children or the providing could be trying to provide for kids, making sure you have enough. I feel like this is what you did, whether you're a woman or a man. I feel like you didn't have enough time for yourself this year. If you're single, it may stay that way for a while, is what the tarot's telling me, to be honest. I feel like you could get communication, but it looks like it's at a while. It's going to be a while before you open up towards it or it comes towards you. I have to be real. I feel like it's going to be a while before you make the decision or it shows up like in front of you. The moon, the devil reversed, the knight of, it just, everything tells me it's slow. It's a slow burning process. I feel like you've been giving a lot of self-love to yourself, and that horse in that card, I feel like you've been putting a lot of work towards yourself or the ones you care for. That's what I feel on your energy all day long. Maybe thinking about somebody you love or miss as well, for whoever that's for, Aquarius. You could be a sun, moon, or it could be a rising sign, by the way. You just feel so super productive this year, or like overworked. Some of you might have saved more money this year, or tried to invest more in yourself. And it does, some of you, it was, if you're single and it was for yourself and you did well, great for you. I'm excited. Some of you did it for yourself and kudos to you. Others of you may have done it for your family, and it was a lot of effort towards it. I feel like either you just come off very unavailable, or getting a minute to sit down and relax type energy. It's driving me nuts. I get the idea. I know it. I know that the way that can feel. So I get it. You know what I mean? Trying to get everything done or have enough time to do everything, being pulled in too many different directions, or feeling like you never have a minute to breathe. I totally understand. Anything else? I don't think you've been worried about letting things get to you for a while either. You haven't been letting things bother you or get to your happiness. I think you've come to a level where it's like, if that happens, I'll let it loose. I'll let it free. Like these dropping the pictures. I feel like you're letting it free. I think love is going to be something that you start to focus on soon too, or starts to build or become more pronounced, whether you're singled or coupled. I feel like what you may be putting so much effort in work or family, you may need to start putting more effort into the love part, whether it's a vacation with the family, whether it's finding someone to fall in love with, whether it's, you know, um, basically, if you're already in love, just making the bond a little bit more secure, getting a little more intimate with your significant other, something like that. That's what I see for Aquarius. Here we go. Pisces. Da 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 da. Here we go. I gotta drink coffee. I've barely been drinking this. I can't believe that coffee is $5 now. My coffee costs $5.02. I cannot believe that's $5. Coffee? Come on. That's ridiculous. Here we go. All right. Pisces. Here we go. Pisces. Whatever comes out for you. Pisces. Hey, Jazz. Welcome in, Jazz79, Pisces. Welcome in, Breathing Dove. Welcome in, Missy. Hey, Melissa Reynolds. I thought I saw her. Yep, she's in here. What's up, Chan Low? What's up, everybody? Here we go. I don't get that. What do we got here? Ace of... What? One more Ace of Cups. Okay. I hate to just be this guy, but I feel the need to say, Pisces, what it's telling me, happiness, the High Priestess, Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Swords, and then when I get over there, but before I got over there, the Ace of Swords. I'm getting a message here where it's like, do not let anything bother you. Do not let anything cause you anxiety or fear. Emotionally disconnect from it completely. Emotionally let it go. You have a do not stress message. I can't iterate that enough. There are things I feel like you've tried to build towards in the past that they weren't worth the effort, or when you would try to manifest them, they were confusing you. You were confused. It could have been a, by the way, an air sign, fire sign, water sign that did this to you. Um, I feel like your message is stay on your own path. The Chariot, move in your own direction. Say goodbye to things that may have gotten in the way of the things that you're deserving of. Don't let anybody put you in the corner or stress you out. Is my message. That wasn't the judgment for you. I feel like emotionally, you may be wanting to be excited or be passionate about change or getting balance in a love relationship. I just feel like right now the time is for you. I feel like the time is for you to collectively collect yourself, ground yourself, and go after the best decisions that are meant for you. I can't stress this enough. I feel like that is the direction that's the high. I feel like that's the high horse for you. I feel like honestly, doing that is going to make you feel very productive. Um, very productive. I think that's the wise choice. I have to be honest with how I feel about this. And it's funny, I looked at the Hermit after. That's the wise choice. That could lead you to the victories. You've got the Hermit and Six of Wands over here. You've got the Queen of Wands reversed. Don't stress about um, energy that came towards you. Page of Swords, Ace of Cups reversed. That might have upset you or been toxic or treated you like shit. I feel like somebody treated you like shit. When I say shit, somebody treated you unhealthy. They weren't being very. They had, you were like a sex option or a sex toy to them, like a sex bot. That's how they felt. They didn't fight for this situation. King of Wands, you were a sex toy. They weren't really willing to commit. Somebody wanted to get in and get out kind of energy on you. I do feel like you're a woman. There's two women cards, and a man did this. He tried to trample on you, and then like he came in and he came out type energy. I don't like it at all. And I feel like you need to continue to move towards things that make you feel balanced and grounded. I don't feel like it's a relationship at this time. I feel like when the time's ready, you'll get the good communication from the person. But I feel like you have to wait your turn for the wheel to spin or for the world to give you the opportunity or for you to produce the opportunity. Now, you could do that at any time, but I feel like the time for you is having growth and forward progress with yourself. I feel like yourself. I keep staring at this. I feel like the message here is you got to learn that this was good. This was a good lesson. You went through a good hard lesson, and I feel like you don't look back. Something about do not look back, because this is how you'll end up feeling. Don't do that. The Hangman reverse. You're not supposed to. Don't give in to a temptation or have little patience with yourself. The past was meant to commit to you, to teach you something, to show you that celebration wasn't meant for you to pick up new celebration. The Page of Wands, new committed celebrations. Let that ending go. And even though it was probably frustrating, I feel like, or it was frustrating, or you may have felt like you were really attached to it with that Nine of Cups energy, you were being lied with. And I think it was disturbing your peace when nobody should have the power over you like that. And I think you realized the situation, or you realized after the person got what they wanted, what they were all about. That's why I feel like the past wasn't a punishment. It was just to teach you your present and that you deserve better for yourself. And I hate to say this, but I feel like there's a Pisces woman out there that was, I feel like a woman, like you were taking advantage. Like you were probably a really decent woman, and whether it's a woman thing or man, a woman on man, I see a woman and a man. You were taking advantage of in a relationship, or they told you a lot of stuff. You guys might have fooled around, and none of it was true. I'm done. None of it was fucking true. There's the magician as I'm putting the cards away, reversed. None of it was true. Could have been a fire sign or an earth sign that did this, by the way, is what it's showing me. Definitely could have been a King of Wands keeps showing up, and I keep seeing earth energy. Could have been one of those signs. Doesn't have to be. Could have been an air or water sign, whatever. What I'm telling you is I feel like it wasn't to spoil. It was supposed to let you know what you won't let happen the next time around, or that you're just to be a little more cautious, as you truck on forward, as you keep propelling forward. I think you have truth and clarity, and I do think it was either with an earth sign, fire sign, maybe an air sign. Earth, fire, or air, definitely. All right. I feel like you got confirmation that was not the ticket, is what it shows me. And I don't think you're supposed to stress on it, because when this person's meant to show up, I think you'll be ready. I think at that point you'll be ready for that to happen. Give me something else for Pisces. Really quick. Here we go. Thank you all for being here. Please remember to hit that like button if you like the channel. Subscribe if you want. All right, here we go. One more message for Pisces. Whatever comes out for Pisces, the zodiac sign of Pisces. Here we go. What do you clarify it? I want to do it. Make a little bit more before I say anything. What are you trying to tell me? So there may have been times where when you were wanting to make the decision, or you believed in a situation with the other person, the other party that you invested in, I feel like time and time again, you wanted to play with it, but it kept not showing up. I also feel the Seven of Cups, it was like you may have been you might have been pressing a replay or letting scenarios replay, because the Justice card, both their eyes are covered, so they can't see the outcome in front of them. And I feel like you were you might have worn rose-colored glasses with a false lover. I feel like I'm done. I feel like you kind of let that happen. She's blind there too. I feel like you allowed that to happen. I feel like you wanted a love connection so bad in a situation, or you were hoping they were telling you the true, honest truth, and they weren't. And all it taught you how to do is protect your energy next time around. I feel like it's not all of you, but I feel like some of you may have dealt with that shit. And I hate to say that, but it's what it's showing me. I do see that you moved on, and I do feel like that was the best decision. Recognizing this wasn't the correct celebration. Might have had a good time in the bedroom, but it left you high and dry. It made you feel frazzled or unbalanced. It made you recognize your worth. Then I have the Two of Swords, and I have the Four of Wands. I feel like you recognized that you're nobody's playgirl or playboy. You're not going to have that, and you dumped out the cup. I feel like you felt like secrets or secret investments, and I feel like, guess what? The Moon, I feel like you are the Moon card, and then I've got the Eight of Cups. I feel like you recognized, I got to retreat, I got to say goodbye, and I really like ending it like that. Thank you all for your time. You all have a really good night. I hope you all have a great rest of the week. Be safe. I'll see you soon. I'm out of here. Later, everybody. Good night.